Nintendo Switch to Pro controller pictured with headphone jack in new FCC filing. Even with magnetic connectivity, new Joy-Cons aren't the only anticipated switch to accessory. Nintendo has submitted FCC documents featuring a device that resembles the Switch Pro controller. Among other changes, the Switch to Pro controller will offer a headphone port. Ahead of the April 2nd Nintendo Switch to Direct, much of the focus has been on the console's revamped Joy-Cons. However, Nintendo realizes that there is still a demand for a full-sized alternative. A new FCC filing discovered at Famiboards confirms that a Switch to Pro controller exists. The documents also disclose some new details, such as a headphone jack that the first Pro controller lacks. While the Switch Pro controller boasts comfortable ergonomics and solid build quality, it does have one notable shortcoming. Deprived of a headphone jack, gamers had to resort to workarounds for a private listening experience. The port was found only on the Switch console itself, while Bluetooth headset mix weren't compatible. Fortunately, the new FCC submission mentions the use of earphones. The connectivity of the Switch to Pro controller should be on par with that of its Xbox and PlayStation rivals. Many Switch to specs are unknown, including what Bluetooth version it will rely on. Still, posters at Famiboards believe that the console and/or controller will employ Bluetooth 5.2 or higher. As a result, audio would be an option, allowing for a more efficient connection and higher quality audio. The latest Switch to leak also refers to a battery different from the one used with the original Switch Pro controller. The currently available accessory utilizes the same component as in the 3DS console. That may not be a positive since the beefy battery is responsible for the Switch Pro's excellent battery life. GameCube fans may also have another Switch to controller to look forward to. A prior FCC submission showed a device with specs matching the retro console's original controller. The modernized wireless peripheral has raised hopes for future GameCube title remasters or Nintendo's Switch Online expansion. In addition to Nintendo Switch to exclusive games, Nintendo Switch to can play compatible Nintendo Switch games. Nintendo Switch to plays both physical and digital Nintendo Switch games. Some Nintendo Switch games may not be supported or fully compatible with Nintendo Switch 2. Nintendo Switch Online members can continue to use the service on Nintendo Switch 2.